Hello everybody and welcome back to Chellington. So it is now the springtime, it's very early spring, there's no leaves on the trees just yet, but we're very happy about this. When I say we, I mean me and the cows, not the sheep. I've actually sold the sheep, and I'm sure some of my viewers will be very happy that it's spring as well. So yeah, we actually do need to increase the amount of cows that we have today. That is my primary goal, to get loads of cows and to feed them and make sure they're really happy. But we also do need to start preparing our fields. Now, we have replaced several fields over the past few weeks, and actually today we're going to be probably replacing another field. My plan is to sell field number 36 and then buy another field around here, probably actually over here, because this is quite a nice area and I love the forest that we bought. So yeah, field number 116. Has that been planted? It has. Okay, so that is a good one to go for. It isn't a multi-fruit crop, it is just something standard, probably canola. Yep. So yeah, what we'll do is we will sell field number 36 for £142,000 and we'll buy 116 for 83,928. But yeah, eventually we'll probably own more around here, maybe even field number 92. That could be very interesting. And that's £500,000. And I keep saying I want to buy these grass fields here around the castle, because that'll bring back some really good memories from 2015 or 2016. Yeah, 16. Really nice area. So when it comes to mowing time or fertilizing time, we will buy at least one of those, probably this one here. Okay, so yeah, that's good. Really good. We need to get the cows. There's no point feeding them before we get more, since it increases the trough capacity. So let's just get that JCB. Move that out of here. We're going to need it very soon. It is quite tight going through here because the bucket is so big. But whilst I am here, I will just scoop this up. But we're probably better off getting the broom though from Survival Challenge. Okay. Right, so yeah, we'll just move this over here. Deal with that later. I do still have all the excavators leased because I probably will be continuing over in the forest. It's just not today. Yeah, what we did in the previous episode here, I really enjoyed. And maybe we should replace the trees. Put some trees back in, that'd be good. Yeah, but what I'm looking for is the lorry, because we're going to take the trailer back, the low loader, and we're going to go and pick up the big transport trailer for the cows, the big livestock trailer. We'll rent it. I think that's going to be the best option here. Not because I don't want to spend the money on a new one, buying it outright. It's just it wouldn't be worth it. It would never pay for itself. Because once we've got the cows, we're not going to be selling them again, I don't think. It's all about milk, what we're doing here. Although I would like to get some calves as well, so we'll certainly look at doing that today as well. We're just really now waiting for the grass to grow. We're going to have to put some fertiliser on it, and then we can start making some hay. I don't know if we should do hay pellets or just hay bales. Yeah, so that field and this field, they need to be fertilised. Now we possibly can do some muck spreading. I'm just wondering what the situation is. Did I give them straw? I get so confused between this and Survival Challenge, even though we have no cows on Survival Challenge. No, we didn't give them straw. Okay. Okay, good. So we have slurry instead. So we'll spread some slurry. I think it's okay to spread slurry now. It is still 0 degrees, but it could be worse. And yeah, let's just put that there for now, because this is the sheep field. We're not going to have sheep, so it's now our storage field. So I'll see you over at the store. Or maybe over at the livestock market, actually. Right, so we're here. We currently have 10 cows. I'm looking to at least triple that, I would say. Although we'll just see what feels to be the right number at the time. We've been going for the Holstein breed, so we're going to continue with that. Let's just read the description. The Queen of Milk production. That sounds good. This breed requires a lot of feed and is expensive to buy up front, but produces the most milk. It's not too expensive. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so let's just... I'm going to get at least 2 full trailer loads, which would be 28, I think. Can we carry... How many can we carry? 14? Yeah, so 28. Oh, I'm being pushed by a forklift. That was unpredictable. Right, so that's £27,709 for the first load, which is absolutely fine. Let's get them taken over to the farm, and then we'll come back for at least load number 2. As I said, we might get 3 loads. We also have the grass field where the abandoned yard is. As I said, I do want to replace the ruined building with a storage shed. We'll do that when we actually come onto that field, which will probably be next week. I really do like the idea of having an abandoned shed there. It does look very fitting. However, we're really going to put that field to good use. It'd be good to store some things there. We might not even keep machinery there. We might keep the bales that we get off that piece of land. Like, we might produce hay bales there and then store them on site. That's my barley field. That'll need to be fertilised, probably. Of course, yeah, I keep forgetting that I'm running the precision farming, so we're going to have to analyse these fields. Certainly the arable fields. Right, so yeah, this yard is fairly tight. As usual, I run machinery, which is probably too big for a yard. Is that where we unload? Yep, okay, good. So we'll just take all of those out of there. And then we should see that the feed and the water has dropped dramatically. Yeah, that was full before. It's now halved. And yeah, food is bad too. So let's go back and get another 14 cows. And then we'll see if we feel like we should have some more. We probably would need some more, because this is supposed to be a large scale farm. I've not really left myself much space to turn around. Yeah, I will just do this next load as a time lapse. I think probably backing into here is a good idea. But then I mustn't forget to close the gate since the cows are in there. Well, as you just saw, I used multiple entrances to try and position the trailer in the best way possible, but really, yeah, driving in here forwards is probably the easiest. So that is all of our cows. I did go for the extra load in the end. Let's just see here, 52. And yeah, first things first, let's just go and top up the water trough, because that is now very low. There's only enough water in here for 10 cows really. So that will just keep going until it is full. Then we can do the food, and then we're going to move on to field work, because it's a really nice day now actually. Yeah, I want to get the slurry. I want to get the slurry applied to the 2 grass fields at this farm. I don't know if we'll have enough slurry to do for the 118. If we do, then yeah, we'll do it, but I don't think we will do. I don't think we'll have enough. Anyway, let's go and get this returned. Actually, I don't even need to return it, so I could just do it from here. Spend more time focusing on the important things. Right, okay. Park the lorry up. So I don't want to block in the food. We have food in several sheds. And as I've mentioned many times, we don't have any dry products. These are all silage, different types of silage. So let's get that JCB. Also, I can't wait to use this tractor again. Now that I've been told about the front axle, I can raise it and I can use it properly. But I don't think we're going to be using that tractor until, well, harvest time, I guess. So yeah, we've got a bit of spilt food that we scooped up. Can I dump that back into there? I can, good. And then we'll just go and get some alfalfa and some of the grass. And that'll probably be it. Then we can move on to field work. But this area of the yard, it just looks so nice. It looks really British. I do like this farm. I can see why many of my viewers are recommending it. Now, this would be different, because before I was scooping a full bucket load and they were only taking a really small percentage. Now they should take all of it, I would imagine. They will still have a bit of food. It did actually say in the description that these cows require a lot of food. I guess though, because we have so much food, it doesn't really matter to us. I have something in the trailer. Because I know, yeah, I keep dumping it in the wrong place. Grass fermented, I think, is more here. Yeah. Oh, is that full then? Or did I just... was I right on the edge of the trigger? Yep, I was on the edge of the trigger. So it must be like there. Yep, that's it. So yeah, we'll go for the grass in the trailer as well. Now, seasons and milk. Do they have to be a certain age to start producing the milk? Let's just take a look here. I remember there was something about it, because yeah, milk is 0. We've got all these cows, no milk. So, yeah, I seem to remember this has to go to 0, does it? They have to, where it says next animal, they have to have an animal. We have to give birth, I think, before we get the milk. Oh, anyway, they're not far off, so we can just keep preparing things ready. But as you can see, yeah, we've got quite a bit of... oh, we've got alfalfa fermented in here. They're actually going to be living mostly on alfalfa, although we could break into our bales. I think we're going to have to break into our bales. But when these cows are ready to produce milk, we're going to have to be ready. We're going to have a big tanker, because it looks like they are going to be producing a serious amount. The cows which we've only just got will take much longer. That is the benefit of using a trailer. It just pinpoints the trigger, it shows you where it is. So yeah, that's going to be looking quite good. Definitely better than it was. As soon as we've cut some grass, actually no, clover. As soon as we've cut our clover, I forget about that field, all the way up here. I've never done clover before, it's going to be the first time. Yeah, we'll give them that, that'll fulfill that requirement. And yeah, I'm not going to say it again. The dry products. We know about the dry products. So I'll just give them a bit more alfalfa and then we can move on. The calves go over here. What should we do? Get a few calves. Obviously we didn't use the transport trailer. That's quite a few. So yeah, they're going to produce manure. Oh yeah, of course they need milk. Didn't think. I'm an idiot. Probably shouldn't have bought quite so many in one go. Right, okay. Yeah, you can probably buy milk, but that's kind of crazy. Because we've just established that we don't have milk yet. Right, reload. So we'll get them. We will get them as soon as we have the milk. We have to be prepared. Otherwise, we're going to just be neglecting them, which I really am not going to do. No way. So that was a glimpse of what's to come. But it shouldn't be that long. It really shouldn't. As soon as we have the milk, like I said, we might be able to buy the milk, but I'm not gonna buy it. Let's not do that. Let's just go through here, close the gate, get a nice full bucket load. Yeah, we've got quite a lot of that actually. It was a full trailer. We'll tip it into this trailer. But they will be producing quite a bit of slurry because we haven't given them any straw. Again, that'll be dealt with later. I think maybe producing straw pellets as well would be good. It saves doing bales continuously. I like doing bales, but I feel over the past year I've done a serious amount of videos where we've been producing bales. So yeah, if we can mix it up a bit, that would be good. Right then, so yeah, when this is tipped, we will move on. You get it? Move on. I think some of my titles go way above some people's heads. Like the other day, fine example was the multiplayer video. The title was this episode Cane and Went, not came, it was came, and we were doing sugarcane. A few people thought I'd made a spelling mistake. It was intentional. Right, let's just find that trigger again. Will they take it all? No, they won't. Wow. Alright, it's full. So, they're producing slurry as we speak. It must be pouring out of them. Too much information. Now, I think probably the Deutz D06 it's going to be a nice tractor to use here. I suppose we could use the John Deere. It's a bit big. It is a bit big for doing a little bit of slurry spreading. Yeah, the Deutz D06 is sort of more suitable. Let's just take it off the back. Then again, we do have the front loader on. Don't think we actually have a slurry spreader, so I do need to get one prepared. I would prefer not to use the base game ones, just because the base game ones have been used so many times. But I suppose a spreader is a spreader. Let's just see if I've enabled anything I might not have done. I do have the Marshall tanker. It's not very big, but we're so close to the yard, it doesn't really matter. Do we have the more I think about this, the more I feel that we already have something, but I'm sure we don't. I'm sure we don't. Anyway. Yeah, so we'll get that. We can have different colours. Well, I really do like the standard colour. Yeah, it certainly adds variety, having this selection. Maybe we should be a bit more adventurous and go for something different. Shall we? I always go for orange though whenever I say something different. What should we go for? Beige. Oh, that that sounds very adventurous. Let me just choose something. That is a very fitting colour. But no, we're not going to go for that. Although that would definitely hide the dirt. We're going to go for this colour, which I know is the complete opposite you'd probably want to have on a slurry spreader, because it's going to show up all the muck. But I just think it's going to be different. And yeah, it goes well with that blue. Yeah, very nice with the blue. So, yes, we'll just go for those. We'll buy it outright. And we can start spreading. Just have to go and pick it up. Yeah, so before, as you saw, I went through the village. which is very tight. Fine for a tractor, but the lorry, yeah, that tight turn, not really suitable. Yes, no, it's more of a town. It's a small town over a village. I can't even believe I got round here. It's probably more of a no right-hand turn or something. I would say so. Anyway, yes, I will. We'll go and get it. We're going to get it picked up. Maybe we should have gone for Deutz green. Yeah, we can always change it. We have a workshop. Oh no, we had a workshop. I'm going to have to get a workshop. It was over at the other farm. I know you can get those sort of placeable toolboxes. They work fine. It doesn't have to be an actual building. So here we are. It's funny because look, it looks like we've got next to nothing there, but we do have 20,000 litres, or 30,000. It just goes to show how full that thing can get. So yeah, of course we've got precision farming, which I have to keep remembering about. Do we have to do it for grass? Keep forgetting. What does it show for grass? It is showing it. Yeah. I think they're going to have to be analysed. It's interesting, it does show the yield, but then it doesn't show the soil types. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done it on grassland before, but I can't see why it would be different. Well, I've got the soil analyzer, so we'll see what it does. I had to pay £7,000 to add a 3-point linkage to the front of the tractor. I could have used a different tractor, but it's always useful to have. So, did we need to do this? Yes, we did. Okay. Right, so, I'm hoping the working width is going to be quite similar. Now, we can obviously see where we've been with this, so that's good. I think probably just disregard where the soil analyzer has been. I think we can just about make out where the border of the field is, where the boundary is. So it should be fairly easy. I think we're going to run out of slurry though before we even complete the second field. Obviously we can only go so far. We'll use everything that we've got, see how far we can get. But look at the consumption. It's quite fast. It's not me stopping it, by the way, it's automatic. Yep, that's looking good. Just have to keep correcting it. Yeah, we're getting the pH data, that's nice. So yeah, that's all going to pay off. Because I've had to pay, well, ignore the price of the 3-point linkage, that would be necessary for any job which requires the front linkage. But the analyzer was £1,200, I think. It was 1,000 or something. We'll keep hold of it now because we've actually got several fields that need to be done. Right, the first load has almost been used up. Probably done about 25% of the field. But there we go. Slurry depleted. Let's refill. Yeah, it's a good job that we did have 30,000 litres when we started, because I think if it had been 20, we'd be almost over. It would have almost been used up already. It's going to change now though. Having 50-something cows instead of 10. There's going to be muck everywhere. But luckily they clean up after themselves and they put it straight into the pit for us. It always pays to have hygienic cows. Yep, actually, yeah, we're even over a third done now. Getting up to 50%. So we should have enough just to at least do the headland of the other field. But we've got loads of time. It's only the beginning of spring. I'll probably put it back to 6 days again. Oh no, wrong thing. Can't waste it. Yep, that's looking good then. So I will just keep going now until we've almost run out, and we can try and guess where we're going to get to. I'm going to say we're going to do all of this field and half of that field over there. See what you think. Well, this is it, pumping out the final 8,097 litres. This is an 8,000 litre tanker, so it's going to leave 97 litres in there. It would be totally pointless to pump that out, so we'll wait until we have more. The reason for the pretty colours on the map is because we are going through different soil types, but also the sensor, the analyzer on the front, does have a working width which is wider than the slurry spreader, so it always leaves many different shades of the same colour. Well, yellow, orange and red. It leaves many different shades. That's what I meant to say. Right, so I need to keep remembering to turn it on. I keep forgetting to turn the sensor on, because it turns itself off when we leave the field. But it is looking like it's going to be about, well, maybe 75%. It also looks like maybe with grass we are going to have to do multiple applications, because I know that with the cereal crops we just spray it once and it's done. This is going to be so close. Firstly, is it wide enough to cover? No. Okay. That's going to be annoying. Thought it was going to be wide enough. Now I've split it into two. Then again, it might only use what it needs. Looks like it is doing, so it doesn't really make a difference. So we should have enough. I say that very cautiously. So we didn't have enough, but we will do in a few hours, so that will be done. Anyway, I think this is a good place to conclude this episode. Bit of progress. I know we've increased the amount of cows that we've got, and we have put the slurry onto 2 fields. We've covered more ground than I thought I would do, so that's pretty good. Anyway, yep, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.